is Katie with Six Pack Fitness, and I have a few questions for you. So how do you travel fit?
Well, in the fitness industry, if you're going to make anything of yourself, you're going to be traveling, because people are going to want you to go places and do stuff. I've been fortunate enough to do that. But back in my day, 5 years ago, when I was competing, was traveling all around, I would have to lug a cooler with me or a backpack that wasn't a cooler, and my food didn't stay, it would look okay, people wouldn't look at me funny, but my food wouldn't stay cold. Or I'd have to take a cooler that looked funky and people were looking at me weird. And I tell people, it's all about lifestyle, like you've got to have something that you can do every day. And pretty soon, if you're lugging a cooler on everywhere, you're just not going to do it anymore. So that's why it's so important to have something that is practical for you to transport your food, that keeps it cold, because at the end of the day, yes, you can eat at a place that has good food, even if it's quote unquote clean food that hits your protein, carb, fat goals. It's hard to track it when you're out at a restaurant, and even if a restaurant lists their macronutrient ratios, who says the chef doesn't add a little bit more oil? It's very true, who says, how do you know you're getting exactly what you want? You don't know. So that's where like a bag like Six Pack bags really fits in, because now you've got, okay, if I need a quick snack, I'm on the plane, boom, I've got this top thing, I take it out, open it up, I've got my pills or supplements or whatever I need at the top, or I've got maybe some nuts, almonds, that sort of thing, some beef jerky, and then I can pre-weigh all my meals before I go, so when I'm on the run, I'm not worried about trying to stress about what am I getting, how do I get it. I pull out a bag, I grab something, my first meal, boom, it's right there. And the benefit of us is, I can carry this around and nobody's gonna look at me funny, I mean, really, it sounds kind of vain and selfish, but the fact of the matter is, nobody wants to look stupid. I mean, I look goofy enough as it is, so I don't need any extra.
So it sounds like nutrition is important to you. How important is nutrition to you?
Well, it's important enough I did a PhD in it, because that's how important it is. I spent 6 years in school for it. No, I mean, I think it's critically important, I always say nutrition is king and exercise is queen, or flip them, however you want to do it. We know this, you can exercise as hard as you want, but if your nutrition's not on point, you're not going to reach the goals you want to get. And I mean, you can look, I always tell people, you want to look average, eat average, lift average. You want to look good, eat good, lift good. You want to look outstanding, you got to eat outstanding and lift outstanding. It's proportional to what you put into it. And that people know if you've been in a long diet, you can get really ripped and you're doing a long diet. If you're off for a weekend, that you can lose everything, like weeks of progress in a weekend. And it's not worth it for most people. So having something like this that's practical, lightweight, it keeps your food cold, you've got spots for your liquids and all that sort of thing. It's just a really cool niche product that I just don't think anybody else, quite frankly, has thought of. And to make it stylish, make it so people, my wife has the pink bag, she can carry it around and look stylish, and now she's about to be a mom. My wife's pregnant, she's gonna be a mom, I'm gonna be a dad, we're gonna be running around with a kid. Thank you, we're gonna be running around with a kid and all that sort of stuff. We're gonna have time to have everything we need. So something like this is perfect for us.
Thank you so much.